When a veteran was taking the high-speed train, he suddenly noticed a suspicious-looking man on the platform. The man broke his just-finished call mobile phone and threw it into the trash can. At first, Bard didn't pay much attention to it. However, as a veteran who had been on the battlefield, he had an inborn sense of danger. So not long after the train started moving, he noticed a flustered conductor looking around at the passengers in each carriage and tapping on the toilet doors intentionally or unintentionally, seeing his son and daughter still on the train. In order to prevent any possible accidents as much as possible, Bard had no choice but to get up actively, find the conductor he had just seen, and directly show his identity as a police chief from another city. After confirming that the documents in the other person's hand were correct, the conductor directly pulled Bard into a duty office beside it. It turned out that the police had just issued an emergency notice. They suspected that there was a wanted criminal on the train, who might also be carrying dangerous explosives. Therefore, in order to prevent any accidents, this train would make an emergency stop at the next station. At that time, many special police officers would board the train to arrest the wanted criminal. There were still 7 minutes left until the next station. Although the armed forces were ready, Bard knew that, if the wanted criminal was hiding in one of the toilets on the train, as long as the criminal sensed the slightest abnormality, he would definitely detonate the bomb on the spot without hesitation. Looking at his son and daughter who were still sleeping soundly in their seats, Bard didn't want to wait passively and decided to take the initiative. He first locked in the toilet where the suspect might be hiding. Then he walked to the passage outside and called the conductor. He told the conductor that after hearing his command, the door must be opened immediately. He would catch the suspect as soon as possible. However, the result was inconsistent with what he had imagined. The man who came out of the toilet was exactly the suspicious-looking man Bard had seen at the station, but it was obvious that the man just came to the toilet for convenience. Seeing that there was nothing unusual about the man, Bard told the conductor that the danger had passed. After sighing in relief, he was about to go to the toilet to wash his face to relieve his emotions. However, an accident happened.